welcome back to Chasing Thoughts with Chase. And today I'm just here to talk about the Olympics. This was a topic I've wanted to address for some time. There's a lot of different ways I can carry this conversation, so please forgive me if I kind of zoom all over the place, because I don't really have much of a coherent plan when it comes to how to tackle this, what order I should tackle all the different things I want to talk about in. I'll do that in the future. I'll probably do what I did in the second episode, which is like write up a general guideline of things I should talk about and then just go from there. That's what I should do, but I didn't do that for this episode, so forgive me if I seem all over the place. So the main reason I picked this topic was mostly because the Paris 2024 Olympics just recently happened, and the Paralympics are happening right now, which is really cool. I've always enjoyed watching the Olympics. Well, mostly the Summer Olympics, but I still enjoyed watching the Olympics when they were on. And by that I mean I enjoyed two sports of it, and the rest of them were basically irrelevant. And speaking of the Paris 2024 Olympics, I did a bit of research about something that I think is really interesting. So, back in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, there were 10 cities that applied for the right to host the Olympics. Beijing obviously won the right for that. That's why it's called the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Duh. But in 2024, only 6 cities applied. One of those cities, aside from Paris, was Budapest, Hungary, which honestly I would have thought would have been super hype if the Olympics were hosted in Budapest. Because my dad served his mission there, and it's a special place in his heart, so I bet he would have been super excited to hear if they actually did host it. Still holding out hope that one day there will be a Olympics in Hungary before my dad passes away. I hope he lives to see the day that Budapest holds the Olympics. Yeah, if I'm being honest here, I just want to talk about some interesting tidbits I found out about the Olympics through some research combined between YouTube shorts and other stuff. So as I said before, this is not going to be my most coherent episode because I do not have a plan paper on which to rely upon. It might also mean I might accidentally slightly misrepresent some of the information. I hope you can forgive me for this. So one of the new sports I saw and I was actually somewhat interested in, even though I had no idea how the judges scored it at all, was breakdancing. Yeah, apparently breakdancing was an official sport in the Olympics, which just astounds me that it's practiced in that many countries. For reference, for a sport to be considered to be added to the Olympics, there has to be a certain amount of people, countries, and continents that practice said sport. And then that has to go through the International Olympic Committee in order to be added to the Olympics as an official sport. This was also why that for a brief amount of time, I think in like the 1920s, I think maybe the 1924 Olympics, I'm not sure, but I do remember for a very brief time, tug of war was an official Olympic sport. That's not a joke. That actually was a thing. You can look it up. Editor, put the Google search here or something. Now in relation to the Olympics, there is one thing I could talk about that's like super controversial concerning the Olympics. It's probably already faded considering it's quote unquote old news, but I heard about a couple content creators I follow that cover the opening of the Olympics, which is interesting. So, personally, I didn't watch the opening ceremony, but apparently there was like an hour segment of it that a lot of people thought mocked Christianity, was like really woker stuff. I honestly don't know. If you're interested in looking up that controversy, you can look it up yourself. I personally never cared for it. I just looked at it and I'm like, you're really complaining about this when there's all these other problems out here. Why exactly? That was just my stance on it. Maybe I'm not taking it. Maybe there's something there that is super offensive that I'm not realizing because I'm a bit dumb that way. Um, so yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about the opening. I wanted to bring it up because if I made an episode about the thing and then like this all of a sudden blows up, one person's gonna be like, "Why didn't you bring up the Paris 2024 opening ceremony? It was a joke or something." So there you go. There's my official address of it. This is not meant to be a controversy channel at all. I will address controversial things sometimes, but that's not the main point of this channel. The main point of this channel is just I chat about stuff I really like and I'll have fun with. So I made a community post on my main channel where I said that I would reveal a little bit of a secret I was cooking up in a little while. And I think it's time that I reveal this secret thing that I've been working up for. I'm sorry. I should have mentioned this at the beginning. There are two main reasons I made this episode. The first reason is I genuinely did want to talk about the Olympics. The second reason is there's a secret project I have related to the Olympics that I figured I might as well share on the podcast. So I have all the stuff set up. So starting next week, I will start training to become a gymnast. I'll start doing workouts. I'll start going to the gym with the sole express intent of trying out for the 2028 Los Angeles Summer Olympics and seeing if I can't make the gymnastics team. Now, those of you who might be naysayers or realists like myself might laugh in my face and be like, there is no way you can get from being basically a couch bum to Olympic level in just 4 years. It can't be. I personally think that the worst case scenario that comes off of this is I come out with a healthier body and a healthier mind, and maybe some feedback on where I need to improve my training for the next 4 years. This podcast episode is probably going to be super short. One, because I want to get it over with, and two, because I forgot a lot of what I really wanted to talk about, and I mostly just wanted to use this to share the fact that I was going to start my workout journey. So if you follow my S1 Deluxe channel, I will most likely turn that into like my vlog channel, basically. So that'll be interesting. Also, related to travel stuff and vlogging, I will be going to Comic-Con this month, a Comic-Con. So there's one. So it's like the X Comic-Con in Salt Lake. I'll be between September 27th and 28th. And that is the one I will be attending. So, yeah, I'll definitely send pictures on my Instagram and talk about that experience on my vlog channel. The only thing I'm not happy about is, wow, congratulations, I now have to rework another channel. I have to redo the banner stuff. Well, I actually don't really need to. I could probably keep the profile pic the same. Why am I rambling about stuff I need to change on my channels, like, literally in the middle of the podcast? I told you guys, I'm going to veer way off topic because I didn't bring a plan paper with me or anything. So I am literally just talking with whatever comes up in my mind, I speak. This is the essence of Chasing Thoughts with Chase, because I'm trying to chase down my thoughts and figure out what the heck I'm trying to say. But yeah, I do have a very special episode coming within 1 to 3 weeks. I have to contact some people in order to get the episode arranged. But yeah, you should watch out for that particular episode because it will not be like this. It will be way more organized, trust me. If you're into the, I like organized podcast episodes that aren't random rambling, then you should then I will let you know when that's released and you can definitely check that out. I'm just going to be honest here. I don't have anything else to say for this podcast episode other than thank you to everyone who's supported my main channel, the podcast recently. It's gotten off to a pretty good start, all things considered. And by that, I mean it's doing a lot better than any of my other channels have. So starting next episode, I'll probably start making some thumbnails for it. They won't be like the super clickbaity Mr. Beast thumbnails because I don't like those. They'll probably be extremely simple and most likely edited in Shutterstock. So yeah, that'll be fun. Anyway, all I have to say is subscribe for if you want to chase some more thoughts with me. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.